Cancer, welcome to my channel. I'm Shandra Lynn. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be your general energy reading for, I guess, the end of July. Please remember that it is general, so take it how it resonates with you and your life and your situations and your experiences, and disregard any that doesn't. And we'll go ahead and get started here. I did want to mention that there's going to be more in the description boxes and everything. I'm taking on some readings, so if you would like a reading, all that information will be below. And right now I'm only able to take on 15 readings extra a week right now, and I'm only taking them by the week, so I'll be posting when there's still, like, in the community tab, I'll post when we've reached the limit, but then I'll open it back up again. Inner journey and truth, and I'll show you guys all of these in a second. Okay, so your higher true self gave you the Omens card. You got inner journey for the the energy that you are currently embodying. And then in the east, you've got truth. To the south, you got movement into balance. In the west, you got unlimited possibilities. And to the north, you got discernment. The Father energy would like to remind you that it's all good. The Mother energy is saying that this is a joyous occasion. And then all the other spirits gave you growth. So it's kind of like with the unlimited possibilities, see the tree, it's like going into a metamorphosis in a sense. It's the growth, it's a transformation. Okay, so with the inner journey, what this is saying to me is that this is kind of like you, if you can see the little dot? In a sense, that's kind of what they're showing me right now is that's in a sense where you're starting out, and now you're just reaching out and grabbing all that is you. You're calling yourself back to you. You're calling yourself back to you. You're calling all the things about you that have, in a sense, like what I'm being shown is that if you could line up all the amazing things about yourself, like your personality, your laughter, the way you tell jokes, the way you cook, the way you eat, the way, just like all the little different individual things, and you can give it an energy stamp in a sense. What I'm showing is that a lot of what was your energy stamp was elsewhere. It was in all kinds of different directions. It was in a sense if somebody had come over and said, hey, can I borrow this? And you were like, yeah, and you let them borrow it because it was supposed to come right back to you, but they never returned it. And now what I'm being shown is it's like lifetime of borrowed energy, and so that is kind of what you that's what it's saying. It's been raining here, so the mudding. Some boys are definitely out there having some fun right now. Okay, so but what I'm also being shown is that it's kind of difficult to see it from an it's all good, and it's a joyous occasion, because this calling back yourself to you is heartbreaking, is what I want to say. It's very heartbreaking. It's full of grief, because you're calling back what's naturally yours. But where that energy was, where your energy had been borrowed from, it was like not wanting to let it go. Very much like, I will fight to keep this. So it's very exhausting. All right, but you got that discernment card in the north, which means this is coming to an end, and the truth is what's being born from the ending of this. And this discernment is, it's very, yes, it is very heartbreaking, but it lets you see the energies, it lets you see the true intentions. And although you might not want to face it, it might not feel like it connects well, like it doesn't make any sense, right? Because there is no possible way that this could have the intentions of this. It doesn't make any connection. So you're perceiving it kind of like it's got to be a glitch, right? It's got to be a glitch. And depending on how many glitches have been presented to you in your lifetime depends on whether or not that glitch has your awareness, or if that glitch has been processed into your normal. So you're just, when you see a glitch, it's your normal. But what I'm being shown is that because you're naturally pulling this energy, you're naturally pulling yourself back to you, that the glitch has just been constantly repeat, glitch, 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 glitch. And then this truth is replacing it, because it's not leaving any room for you to go, well, maybe I'm seeing it wrong. Maybe I'm seeing it wrong. And it's kind of, no, you're not seeing it wrong, okay? It's very much talking about you taking back your energy no matter what. Taking it back no matter what. In a sense, once you find yourself and once you see that it's like being held onto, it still doesn't matter. It's still, it's like a gravity. It gravitates towards you, right? It, in a sense, like Earth, and we stay grounded to her. Your energy does the exact same thing to you. So the proximity of it automatically just comes back to you. No matter what, because I'm even being shown, like, even if you're willingly trying to give it back away, it's still, it's that gravity. It's going to come back to you. In the South, you got this movement into balance, and if you can see that, in a sense, it's a new cycle and it's churning, but everything, that's why your energy is being called back to you, because this new movement, this change is and it's like self-combining. And this is what's really happening full force right now, is this learning this new movement and getting it. And it can feel quite nauseating. It can feel quite nauseating. It can be quite exhausting. It's starting up a whole new and something that is so you're fighting the exhaustion from not taking on the same old and breaking out of what's truly been weighing you down, and that's exhausting in itself. But then you're also starting up a new cycle. There is no like, oh, let me be. It's like, nope, this one's automatically got to start. So there's also that other exhaustion from learning this new cycle and learning this new pattern. like I said, it's this growth, okay? And that's why that gravity's there. You, in a sense, it's been built, it was kind of just naturally instinctual. It was, okay, now it's time for me to call back all my nourishing bits. It's time for me to call back all the reserves that I have, because this growth is a complete change. And so it's exhaustion from breakdown of the last, and it's exhaustion from pushing forward and completely creating something new and growing into something new. All right. The truth card, with that discernment card, what this is saying is the discernment time is going to be over, where you're just kind of like trying to put everything together, trying to figure out a way for it to logically make sense. Like, why is this working this way? Why is this doing this? That discernment time is it's in the north, it's coming to an end, because you see enough of the truth now where this truth is balancing into the new movement, okay? And so you can still probably find yourself going like wanting to glitch, because it just doesn't match up. The intentions doesn't match up. And it's not you thinking ill things at all. That's what I'm picking up, is that anytime you pick up on the truth, you feel like it's a negative aspect of yourself, of going, I can't believe I'm thinking this about this. But what I'm really hearing is that's not your thinking, that's you picking up on the energies. That is the intentions of that energy. And what I want to tell you is that it would not be shown to you if it was coming at you from a place of love, if it was coming at you from a place of compassion. Because when something, an accident or a treatment or a behavior or whatever, causes any kind of hurt, but it was unintentional, there was a different intention all in mind. And so that's what you can call like that's what I would call a true like accident of yes, I'm hurt, but you didn't mean to, and I completely understand that. And what you're seeing is from a lower vibration. That's why you're seeing it, because it is coming at you with the intention of taking something or being hurtful or controlling something. And remember, you don't have to do anything except just stand still. You don't have to interact with it. You don't have to take action with it. If, of course, coming to realize some truth, right? When it hits you like, okay, what if that is the truth? That normally that instinct of, okay, then I have to do this, then takes over. And what I'm saying is this new movement balance, it doesn't flow with taking action because of something else's actions or truth outside of you. It won't work in a sense that's you trying to throw your energy back at something. So it's really kind of, I want to say you like just kind of stand still in it and just understand, yes, it is painful. Yes, you're probably very pissed off. But that feeling and those emotions, they're washing through you. And it is a trick that has been used against you that tells you you have to do something because of this. You don't have to do a damn thing because of it. And if you stand in it and just allow and be like, okay, once all this energy flows through me and I'm back in my balance, then I will know what steps to take after that. Okay, that's that growth. Okay, it's not just physical growth, it's emotional growth, it's mental growth, it's overall, it's gaining back your self-control, mastering your self-control. Okay. And where this Omens card is coming up is it's saying that you've been speaking the changes. You've been speaking, if this doesn't change, I will, or I am doing such and such and such. And when you spoke it, you spoke of completely removing yourself from the situation. And in a sense, that's where this Omens card is coming in. And the beautiful part about this, right, is the removing of that energy, removing yourself from that situation. All you have to do is just stay still and know that you're starting up this new cycle, and all of those other energies, they will remove themselves. Whatever they are going, you've probably already started to see the movement in it. The changes. That was underneath the Omen card. You have spoken of the possibility of drastic changes to change the way things were. And now that is coming, now that is here. I just want to get a few confirming cards really quick. But that discernment card talks about, like, you, in a sense, learning to believe yourself, learning to believe your instincts, learning to decipher what is actually your gut and what is your mind. Look, changes card again. Changes. Oh, this is kind of beautiful, okay? Okay, so they're just giving me a past present with these cards really quick to kind of give you some clarity and reassurance on what you are. This is very much a feeling reading, you guys, and very much about what you are going through emotionally and what you are feeling about what is going on in your life right now. So this is your past card, and it's talking about the teepee. It talks about you finding a safe place for you, but it's also talking about you being, everything is okay. You are very well protected. Then you got the crow. And this card is talking about power, okay? And that's the card that it's saying, you doing this inner work, and I know that you probably don't feel like you've done well, is what I'm picking up. Just like, oh, well, if this is all about me just gaining back this self-control, then I did a piss poor job of doing it. But you did a beautiful job in doing it, okay? Because even though you are feeling completely wore down, completely exhausted, you have nothing left, emotionally just drained, right? All they're showing me is that power, okay? And the power gave you this beautiful lady right here, which is the fertility card, okay? But if you see, everything is at harvest time in this card, right? It's the time where the seeds are also ready to be taken, that are going to be used to grow more crops the next year. So this card's talking about, like, having an abundant harvest, right? But all the seeds that you have planted, in a sense, now it's really going to start to expand. It was like it took everything you had to plant what is here, and it churned out amazing. And it's hard for you to, like, what I'm being shown is it's really kind of difficult to imagine right now. But the truth is this first initial harvest was all completely for you. All completely for you. Nothing else in mind. This inner journey was you. So in a sense, everything that was planted just for you. And now that this harvest has come up, what I'm being told is because it was all about you, your focus was able to stay narrowed there. So this harvest, this crops, the seeds that you had planted were so taken care of, and so much attention was put on them, and the focus was on them, that the growth, the harvest of it is more than what you imagined. But part of it is now there's almost like a impatient feeling too, because so much was harvested that so much can be used as nothing but seeds for the next crop that's going in, which is going to be bountiful. And what they're also saying is, I know it doesn't feel like it, but you took such good care that these seeds are of high quality. I mean, really, really high quality. So you did something amazing. They ended it with that, y'all. All right, Cancer. I really hope that helps you. And if you're still like, what in the hell is she talking about? You really shouldn't still be here, but thank you for sticking around. Like I said, everything is below, so, all that, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks, hopefully. Love you guys. Bye.